Ciao ragazzi, my name is Anthony. Welcome back on Inter Worldwide. Long day. Happy to be here. Very happy to be here. Happy to go through some positive news and happy for anybody to vent their thoughts in the comments below. Let's get right into it. A couple of things to discuss today, but most importantly, I think the midfield is in good nick. The midfield is in good nick with Zielinski and Barella coming back. And that's what we're going to dive into first today. Let's go. So from what we're seeing and from what we're hearing, Nico Barella is back in training. Now, there were a couple of people that were skeptical over his health, mostly because he went under for an operation on his nose. And obviously, with all sorts of operations, we never really know. What's up, Steve? We never really know what's going to happen with operations. Even if it is a minor surgery, even if it is something to do with, his nose, which I never noticed as being too big to begin with anyway. But at the same time, let's see if I can actually find anything on his surgery. See if anything's happened. Actually, I'll just type it into Twitter and share the feed. Thank you to the 10 people that are here right now. I'll try to bring a little bit more energy. It's 5 p.m. It's just been a real long-ass day. And I sort of set this stream a few hours ago, but we're going to power through it. Either or. All right, let's have a look what's going on because I only started reading the headlines today. We've got Italy star Nicolo Barella will return to group training with Inter ahead of the schedule after undergoing surgery last week. So successful surgery, even said so by GDS. Happy with that. Nico Barella will miss the Nations League matches for Italy. We already knew that was happening. I'm not even sharing the screen, am I? What an idiot. Here we go. He looks so good in that home kit for this season. Big reason why I'm going to end up getting it. So no issues with the operation for Barella. It's fine, and the recovery is easy, and he should be available for Monza. All right. Fair enough. I think that's it. That's it. So if Barella is back in training, I don't know if we can actually find the photos of him in training. Media. I'm not going to get it just yet. Definitely not from Twitter anyway. So I'll see what I can do. Steve said he missed the Italy game yesterday. Did we play well? We played better. We're improving slightly. A couple of chances Israel might have been actually to take a bit better. How you going, Marvel? Good to see you, bro. It's been a minute. How you been? Is everything okay with you in your world, bro? Let me see if I can get this Barella training into. Is there anything available from the last, let's say, 12 to 24 hours? Not really. I know there was a couple of articles, but I don't see any images. Let's see. All right, Italy returns to training ahead of schedule. Italy star Nicolo Barella will return to group training with Inter ahead of schedule after undergoing nose surgery last week. Reports in Italy claim that the Inter star will return to training with his club one day ahead of schedule. Sport Media Set and Gazzetta report that the Azzurri midfielder was expected to return to Inter's training ground on Tuesday, but he will instead show up today to resume work. Barella was not called up by Italy's national team for games against France and Israel, and as he has had to undergo a prearranged nose operation last week. That's incredibly convenient for us, and I'm sure it was done with full intent to miss because we have Di Marco, Bastoni, Fratesi, Hakan, Zielinski, Arnautovic, Thuram, Martinez, Taremi, Dumfries, Aslani, Mkhitaryan. Did I miss anybody else? No, Damian didn't go with Italy this time. But yeah, you want me to actually repeat that list again? Di Marco, Bastoni, Frattesi, Arnautovic, Zielinski, Çalhanoğlu, Aslani, Dumfries, Taremi, Zielinski, Lautaro, Thuram. Did I miss anyone? That's a big-ass international list, boys. That's how you know we're a good team. That's how you know we're a good team. Marcel, Liverpool fan. What time is it in my country? Right now, it's 5 p.m. because it's that awkward middle ground between finishing work and being really hungry for dinner. Perfect time for some Inter Worldwide and a drink at the end of the day. Let's see if we can get anything on Zielinski. The second big midfield boost. Probably get clipped for this, but let's have a look. There he goes. Oh, yes. Watch it again. Run it back. Here we go. Great touch. Into play. Oi. Let's go. Oh, I wasn't sharing the screen. Good. That was a sign. I was just showing a highlight of Zielinski. But yeah, really happy to know that he's he's fit. 100% fit as well. 100% fit. If I type in Zielinski Poland, let's see what we can get. Amadeu, bro, I think I've seen you liking my stuff on Facebook as well, man. If that's the case, thank you so much. You're a G. You've commented here once before. You're a Juventus fan, but you wish Barella the best because we need to watch beautiful football games. 100%, bro. And I think even most Juve fans will agree that he's the best midfielder in the country without even a shadow of a conversation. There were a couple of years where, the debate between him and Milinkovic-Savic was pretty neck and neck, but there is absolutely no chance that there are any other midfielders in the league that hold a candle to Nico Barella at the moment. I would say he's the best in Europe as well. Zielinski was in action with Poland. Uncle Sharma, always with the quality info, man. That's exactly where you want to be. You just want to be balls deep in Uncle Sharma's social media world, bro. He's going to give you exactly what you need. Zielinski played his last game for Poland as a CDM in their 3-2 win versus Scotland. Are we about to witness another Hakan-like conversion? Well, in that 3-5-2, you can just really imagine him dropping deeper in order to give, Szymanski a lot more time to bomb forward, or to at least make himself useful a little bit forward. Reflected in the fact that he played 82 minutes. He probably ran fairly hard in that game. Looks like Zielinski had a fantastic game, and I know that Roma fans are really keen on seeing him come back. I think that's his second really good international game during this break. So, big ups to them. Lewandowski getting on the score sheet. Piontek making sure he's out there representing everybody but Milan as well. So we love to see that. And we love to see Uncle Sharma. We just love to see him around. Zielinski will return from international duty with Polska tomorrow. The midfield is a candidate to start against Monza. He will see more minutes now as he is at 100% compared to the beginning of August when he was struggling with a muscle issue. I just need to double check something. What have I done? Shit, I put the wrong fucking flag, bro. I've put the wrong flag. Cuz unless Inter Extras got the wrong flag, I got the wrong flag, bro, in the group, in the description for this. I got the wrong flag, brother. Damn, I got to change that like ASAP because I'm not about disrespecting people like that. What have I done? Have I what flag is that? What flag have I got in the description for this video? If that's not Poland, what is? I mean, if that, like, what is that? My red was on the top of the white. What is going on? Anyway, let me edit that out because I don't want to seem disrespectful. So it's on the Twitter post, isn't it? Yeah, I'm aware. So what flag did I put? I've got the exact same thing, but with red and white on top instead. The good thing is I only shared it on Twitter and what's it called? WhatsApp. So WhatsApp's not a big deal, but let me just find this Twitter post and make sure I get it off. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Or did I even post it? This would be a great time for me to find out that I forgot to post this link on Twitter. Oh, I did forget. That's awesome. I never posted this online. That's cool. Yo, I posted the Monaco flag, bro, in WhatsApp, Steve. That's an embarrassment. That is an embarrassment. I swear to God, they sneakily put that in there right next to Romania. And I thought at the top of my head, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. That's an honest mistake. That is an honest mistake. Sorry, guys. That will not happen again. Definitely not. But I'm glad no one was there to see it. And I just incriminated myself. So maybe just pretend that the whole last 90 seconds to 2 minutes didn't happen. Big up, Santh. Great to see Spalletti use 3-5-2 for Italy, which clearly works better. Di Marco and Fratesi with bangers and Tonali. Yo, how good does Tonali look? How good does Tonali look, man? What a breath of fresh air for the national team. I mean, if there was any sort of chance whatsoever, I would tell Beppe Marotta to make sure to go and speak to him and make sure you're dropping anything towards the back 2 years of his contract at Newcastle. I have no doubt after that gambling thing, they would have always entertained the idea of letting him go again back to Italy. He would be an absolute dream for the future, an absolute dream. Thanks for sorting me out on that. And thanks, Mike, for coming in. What a legend. Gabe's here as well. Good to see you, Gab. Marvel also says, I think we can play Zielinski for Monza and rest Mkhitaryan for the derby. That would be really good, actually. Zielinski for Monza would be a much smarter inclusion than including him for at the derby for a start as well. What's going on, Debs? Good to see you. Yo, sorry, you're like, are you part Polish as well, Steve? I completely forgot last time. So sorry if I offended you, man. Just know it was very honest in that. Just saw it right next to Romania and it just linked for me and I just hit it. Sorry, my G. You love Tonali, Hawaii, Newcastle, Aslani plus cash for Ricky, please. That would be great. Wouldn't Ricky be a good inclusion? A really, really, really reliable inclusion. Tonali is one of your favorite players easily. Yeah, Newcastle fans love him. Am I busy this Friday, 7:45 UK time? What time is that in Sydney, bro? Is that Saturday morning? Because that's a good time for me because I'm linking up with my boy Alejandro on the Bianconeri zone, UK to Sydney time. 7:45 your time, you said, yeah? That would be like 4:45 in the morning for me, bro. That's a little early. Can you possibly stay awake and do like 10 p.m. your time? 10:30 p.m. your time? Because I'm linking up with Bianconeri zone at about 9:30 p.m. your time. And I can't commit to waking up any earlier on a Saturday than I'm waking up for that stream. Any earlier, and I might as well just bender it into Saturday, bro. You part Polish, all good, bro. You study flags since you were 4 years old. You know all of them. I bet you do, bro. It was a hobby of mine for so long. As a football enthusiast, most of us really like flags as well. So, yeah, thanks for that, man. So it looks like Zielinski, the go is very, very good. And yeah, I can't be upset because we haven't seen him play yet, guys. We haven't seen him play. I think he's our one, unturned stone this season. We have not seen Zielinski play for Inter yet this season. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I just really think that he's going to inject some quality in this depth because we know the limitations of Aslani. We know that Fratesi is not really a like for like substitute, but you know what I mean. How many players played in the Polish team that are from Serie A? Because I was looking at their list again, and I swear it's a few of them. It's a few of them, right? A few of them play. I mean, where does did Bereszynski play for Poland this time around? Did Bereszynski play for them? Because he still plays for Sampdoria, right? What about Kiwa? Kiwa obviously used to play for Spezia. Now he plays for Arsenal. Zielinski. and Zielinski. Was Szczesny your goalkeeper as well? I mean, straight up, bro. That's a lot of Serie A representation for the Polish national team. Do I plan on watching Atalanta versus Fiorentina this Sunday? You're doing a watch along. Okay, could be a little easier. One sec. Atalanta versus Fiorentina. Oh, why so late, bro? 11 p.m. on Sunday. Nah, cuz I'll be asleep. I've got work so early on Monday morning. I'll be asleep. Look, I'll try to catch you this weekend, man. We should be able to work something out. I'll keep an eye out on all your streams and I'll send you a message as well if something comes up. I think that's all we need to talk about with Zielinski. He's fit. Barella is looking good. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's talk a little bit about who's really growing into someone that I really want to see succeed and give another chance here, bro. This guy deserves a massive part 2 when he gets back from rehab. Look at the brother walk. Look at him walk. Look at him go, bro. This is a month ago. A month. Do you know how much more can be done in a month? He's literally starting to like train. He is starting to train. This guy is, I can't wait to give him another chance, man. I'm really psyched for Buchanan. Tejan Buchanan is continuing through his rehabilitation. The Canadian was on the pitch. Fuck off. The Canadian was on the pitch today during Inter's day off. Buchanan is expected to return to the group in early October and could return to a matchday squad in October. That's not a player you give up on, bro. That's not a player you give up on. And the more Canadians I speak to, the more are saying that they're high on this guy. Bro, this Australian time zone is horrendous and is a huge reason why doing content in the content creators world is bloody impossible from down here. I really like Tejan. I don't think his story is over yet with Inter. Me either. I don't think his story's over either. Breaking. Tejan Buchanan's return from injury is expected much sooner than initially thought. At first, the wingback was set to be out until Christmas. Now, Inter expects the Canadian international to join group training in early October. Big ups, cuz. Let's leave that up on the screen for a bit. Man already has a Scudetto to his name. Already. Is rotating the keeper against Monza a mistake? Ooh. Have we already released some news that we're not going to play Zoma? Because I'm very much, and if you've followed this channel or my old podcast before, Mike, you'll know that I never like rotating goalkeepers. I think it's fucking bullshit. I think any rotation of goalkeepers should be forbidden unless it's a throwaway game or the Copa. No way do you ever change your first goalkeeper in a league or a European game. Ever. Ever. Nah, sorry, Steve. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't change your keeper unless physically fatigued. Goalkeepers don't need to be changed. They never need to be changed. Never. It's a mistake, man. I don't need shakiness to cost us 2 points against Monza. You know? Shakiness, like, no. It's just something I don't know if he's injured. I don't think he was ever injured. When was he injured? I missed that completely. There ain't no injuries to Zoma. But I have really enjoyed, like, you know, being a little bit more reserved from the news lately. The last injury was on the 25th of March. So that sprained ankle isn't going to hold up now. Yeah, TJ is in the Champions League squad, and we got to love that. Yeah, all good. Like, I don't mind Martinez getting some Coppa Italia minutes. Sub him in there. That's fine. You don't need to play him this early in the season in the league. You can wait until there's a buffer zone. You can definitely wait until there's a buffer zone. Anything else on Buchanan? Maybe we can convince him to talk to his boy Jonathan Davies. And yeah, that's not Buchanan, bro. We are. Oh my days. All right, I think that's enough sharing for Buchanan. Fratesi. Let's talk about Fratesi for a little bit before we, wrap up what's been a pretty easy stream. Bro, this guy is starting to really capture the headlines for all the right and wrong reasons, because a lot of people are going to be asking questions about why he doesn't get more minutes. And when clubs realize that he's not getting as many minutes, they're going to be able to come to us with bids. And Fratesi is going to sit to the table and go, well, are you going to play me more, or are we going to entertain the idea of me playing elsewhere? I don't really want us to even come close to entertaining the idea of selling this guy. Look at the way he behaves when we score. Look at the grinta. Look at the passion. Look at the way he treats this club. Look at the way he treats the national team. This guy is part of a dying breed of footballer, and it's reflected in the lack of tough stickers on his skin. No tattoos anywhere yet. I'm sure they'll get there eventually. The guy is clean cut, A-grade footballer right down to the core. We need to keep this brother at our club. I don't want us anywhere near entertaining an idea of him leaving. And if he was to go to another team in Italy, I would hit the fucking roof. We are not entertaining the idea of this guy going anywhere. He's a damn good asset. Oh, yeah, of course, a Juve player is going to say he's got a shit performance. A Juve fan will say he's got a shit performance. I watched the game this morning. He definitely wasn't poor. 6 goals with the national team in the last year, 10 starts and 6 goals in the Italian jersey. The last 7 out of 9 goals for Italy have been scored by Inter players, 2 by Barella, 1 by Di Marco, 1 by Bastoni, and 3 by Fratesi. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff. The highest rated players in the match, it's our boys. And everybody's going to make fun of the Inter block because of the Euros. But at the end of the day, man, this is the best we got. And Spalletti has blood on his hands for those Euros. So, I mean, if you've got better Italian players at your club, send them to the national team. But until then, shut your mouths, because you don't make any sense. It sounds stupid. It's simple. Barella is better. Hakan plays a different role, and Mickey somehow can play 90 minutes, and they 190 minutes, and they all complement each other perfectly. You've got one who's better deep lying, one who's better on a box to box, one who's better on gang busting runs and switching side to side on the flanks. All 3 of them actually complement each other's playing style perfectly for a 3-man attacking midfield. Like, I'm just picturing the way I used to do my formations in FIFA. I used to play 4 at the back, and I used to modify a diamond. I used to just have, the original diamond. And what I do is I just drag the 2 wider midfielders up and down a little bit, so that there was 1 box to box, 2 box to box, and then another attacking midfielder. Those 3, that little zigzag right there of interchangeable play works really, really well for Inter. It works really, really well. And we are reaping the benefits of that shit. This whole Hakan, Barella, Mkhitaryan trio, it's really bloody good. And I can see why a manager would be hesitant to change it. If he goes anywhere, it would be Roma. Fratesi non si tocca, absolutely. And no Inter, no party for Italy. Really glad with these 2 wins. It's shut up a few armchair experts, if you know what I mean. Di Marco, the Di Marco assist for the Fratesi goal was actually beautiful today. I really, really enjoyed seeing it. Really enjoyed seeing it. All right, let's sidetrack into a tiny little bit of Nations League. Then we can look ahead at the weekend to finish off. You guys don't mind if I stick around for another 10, 15 minutes? I'm just doing what I'd be doing normally anyway. Nations League standings. Let's have a look at all the groups, actually. Why not? So obviously what's on the line besides a useless trophy here is a much higher seed at the World Cup qualifying campaign. If people didn't know, which is what I'm more interested in for Italy, being as though we missed the last 2 World Cups. I'm not even taking into account the fact that there's more teams this time. I'm not taking anything for granted as an Italian fan. Portugal, Croatia, Poland, and Scotland. Who goes through here? The top 2 teams? I'm guessing it's the top 2. Let's just run with the top 2. Italy, France. So those 2 wins, super advantageous for Italy. It's, you'd be forgiven for thinking that, you can start to at least see some sort of progress here. Because we've got Belgium in Italy, I think, because we went to Paris and we went to Israel. Hold up. Yeah, Belgium's coming to us, cuz. No, that's in October. Oh, yo, I actually, this is a little bit embarrassing. I actually thought there was another Nations League game before we came back from international duty. Okay, cool. No, all good. We don't play Belgium until October. We're G. We are G at the moment. Belgium comes to us. Sorry, no. We will play Belgium at home, and then we will make a home trip for France and Israel. This schedule is very advantageous for Italy now that we've got 2 away wins out of 2. I actually, because I don't like the Nations League and I haven't paid much attention to it, I didn't actually realize the magnitude of these 2 Italian wins. That has really put us in the box seat here. You get 4 points out of 6 against Belgium and Israel, and you're through to the next round. You get 6 out of 6, and you're virtually guaranteed top spot. I don't even think we'd lose to Belgium in Belgium, and I don't think France is going to beat us in Italy. Although we're still not great. I'm not going to let a win against Israel get to my head. That's for sure. I'm not going to let a win against the 50. I was going to say the 53rd U.S. state. That is horrible, horribly funny. Let's go with the standings again. Deutschland, Netherlands, Bosnia, Hungary. Pretty straightforward group. We got some games tomorrow. Denmark, Spain, Serbia, Switzerland, Georgia, Albania, Ukraine, Czech, Greece. All right, cool. Yeah, this fucking tournament's awful. It's awful to follow. It's absolutely awful to follow. Couldn't get remotely excited about that. Not even a tad. Let's get a little bit more excited for what really matters, eh? Steve got it. All right, let's actually get excited about something to really get excited about. I actually have no plans this weekend after coming off the back of huge weekends. So I'm actually really excited. Notice the cameras at the game were hiding all the Italians waving Palestinian flags. Textbook, bro. Am I surprised about that? Not at all. It's so good to have like-minded people switched on in this chat, by the way, to what's really going on. Love it. Como and Bologna. Let's muck around a little bit, boys. Steve, for me it's like 5:24, but everybody drop your times in the chat for Steve. You know what, man? Can anybody see Como getting their first 3 points in Serie A this weekend against Bologna? Can anyone see it happening? I can see it happening. Draw, says Steve. Draw, says Steve. What do you reckon we can get for the double chance, Como or draw? I reckon we can get, yeah, Bashir is on it. Hey, Figo, how you going, cuz? Stay funny. Stay funny forever. All right, hold up. Slow down, boys. Everybody just slow down. Bro, I don't want... All right. Look, I hear you, Debs, but everyone needs a little bit of a honeymoon period. Double chance, Como or draw. $1.45. What am I supposed to do with that? Look, a draw is $3. I think we can go a draw in this game. Empoli versus Juve. That's a little fun prediction. Little fun prediction game here going on. I don't know if I can share the screen. All right, bear with me here. Perfect. I don't need to log in. I agree. Juve is going to win this one. So let me know if you can see my screen. And this is just for the I understand that not everybody's into this, and gambling's not really something that everyone's into, but I'm happy to have a little bit of fun on camera when I deserve to as well. So why not? Let's go for the draw for Como. And let's go back to Serie A. I'm assuming, damn, bro, you can get $1.66 for Juve just on head-to-head. Yeah, you go that. You take that, no questions asked. Milan against Venezia. Fonseca redemption hour. Fonseca redemption hour at $1.25. It's cheap as odds, but you got to take Milan there. Genoa versus Roma. Roma looking a little shaky, but you know what? I really like them at $2.15. I think this could be, they were looking like they were improving. I'm not too sure if some of their players might come back poor on international duty, though. So I don't think Roma lose that game. I don't think they lose that game. Roma and draw at $1.28 for double chance. Not great. Not great, to be honest. I almost don't want to touch it in case that they fumble it against Genoa, to be honest. That's audacious, bro, but that would make me laugh my ass off, Steve. So I don't know about that. And I don't think Genoa's winning 2-1 either. But I love your input, but just, yeah, calma on the big teams not picking up points. You're cheering for Inter too much because it's my channel. Atalanta versus Fiorentina. That's a really good game. Rather than pick a winner, what can you get for both teams to score? 167. Love it. Love that. Better than picking a winner in that game. Although I would obviously be geared towards Atalanta, but Gasperini at the start of the season is always inconsistent, man. Always inconsistent, Gasperini. Torino versus Lecce. Damn, bro. You can get $1.75 for Torino head-to-head at home against Lecce. That's very good money. That's very good money. That's very good money. Cagliari and Napoli. Conte's going to get his points there. I don't bet on Inter. I don't touch Inter games. Parma and Udinese. What can you get for both teams to score on it? No. Love it. Come on, guys. What's going on? And Lazio against Verona. Lazio looking not great, but Verona also looking proper poor. That's a pretty big bet slip. Not going to lie. Lazio. No for both teams to score. Parma Udinese. Napoli to win away from home to Cagliari. But to be honest, I'm skeptical about that one as well. All these teams coming back from international break make it really impossible to call. Really, really impossible to call. Anyway, the good thing about this bet slip is that you can put $1 on it and still be satisfied. At $139 head to head, you can put $1 on it and still be satisfied. I'll be putting $2 on it as soon as I click off this stream. Because it's not going to win. Obviously, that's not going to win. No way. Steve's going to hit a couple of his predictions in the chat. He won't hit all of them. Sorry, Steve. You're not going to hit Genoa to win the Atalanta-Fiorentina draw and the Lazio draw. If you do, you're personally covering a segment on this channel from now on. But yeah, no, some good odds. Some really, really good odds, actually, if you're willing to... if I go back and only keep the ones that I'm really happy with, I'm obviously not happy with that Napoli one. Torino at $1.75. That's a lot of value. That's a lot of value, man. Juve at $1.66 is really good value. And Como Bologna to hit a draw is also good value. Let's take Lazio out of this equation here. Why are there still 6 bets on the slip? Oh, yeah, both teams to score, no. Parma and Udinese. Torino to win. Both teams to score. Atalanta, Fiorentina. I'm going to take the Roma and draw double chance out as well. So there's definitely really, really good odds on a lot of slips. But yeah, gamble responsibly or don't gamble at all, to be honest. On a side note, take Southampton, win or draw, double chance versus Man United. Oh, is that Premier League this week, or we got football back in England already? All right, cool. Oh, 9:30 p.m. on a Saturday. Let's go. I get to watch Man United get spanked up. What a fucking disgrace, bro. What an absolute disaster this season is going to be again. What an absolute disaster. Yeah, Steve, we'll talk. We'll talk, mate. We will talk, especially if you can get Southampton or draw at a good double chance. We will cash in on that. And we'll cash in on a couple of others this weekend, won't we, Deb? Won't we, Deb? Yes, we will. Thank you. We had a high of 21 here today. We have 18 right now. Like the video, subscribe if you are new. My name is Anthony. Forza Inter Worldwide. I will be back this week, probably around about Friday, hopefully to talk a little bit about our game against Monza. You can catch us on this channel very early on a Saturday morning, about 6:30 to me. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching that, bro. So if you're doing a watch along for that, yeah, hit me up. I think it's like 10 p.m. European time, 6:30, 6 a.m. my time. Bianconeri Zone coming on Inter Worldwide. Touchline Talk episode 2. Inter and Juve focused, but with a much broader lens on Serie A. Okay? Ciao. Much love.